Alright, what's up guys? How's it going? So I don't know exactly where I left off with the build. From what I remember, the last thing I really recorded was the week before the Moon Eyes event. After a week of working on the Model A straight through, I got super burnt out. So I didn't record as much as I wanted to at the Moon Eyes event. It was super crazy. There was thousands of cars, and it was my first time towing a car, and it was intense. I really wasn't prepared for it at all, but I definitely enjoyed going. I picked up a few things along the way, and I'll show you guys what I've done so far. So kind of hard to notice. This is very new right here. I basically sometimes have the headlights on, sometimes have them off. It's a 1940s drop bar that I've basically just fabbed up to some little tabs that bolt on the side. Has the original Kansas plate on it. Oh, I forgot about these. 39 Ford taillights and a leaky differential. Ended up getting plexiglass for the rear window because that was either a black piece of plastic or hollow. And ended up removing the seat. Gotta give it a good pug. That's the next part. If you see, there's a big hole right there. And so I need to do a little bit of rust repair. The reason that I haven't really been working on the car is because I got a truck. This is a 2001 Ford F-250. It's a Super Duty extended cab short bed. Nice little tow hog. So this is a spare frame that I have. Fellow friend of mine has a really sick Phaeton Tub race car that's banger powered. So have to remove this because he's going to use that. But as far as frame wise, this is pretty much what I needed. Front cross member was already removed, which is fine because I'm going to be making a flat cross member for the engine swap. The rear part of the frame, the cross member and whatnot, has been cut out. There was a little bit of frame repair done, but I basically plan on cutting it right around here so I can basically kick up that rear end and Z the frame. The supports for the running board brackets, those have to go. Pretty much everything except for this is going, and even then that's going to basically go because my plan is to box the frame and of course do the rear kick up, but it's gonna stay A-frame, it's gonna stay, you know, A-bodied. So the reason that I bought a spare frame is because I'm changing the brakes, I'm changing the engine, I'm changing the rear end, I'm changing a lot of stuff, and so that basically banjo, rear end, wishbones, banger motor, that whole rolling chassis is going to be a different car. I'm going to be building my mom a Model T. Something along the lines of like a T-bodied racer. Just a little, you know, fun car to putt around. But one thing I definitely plan on doing is I want to go back to fully fendered look. I do have a render. You guys don't get to see it yet, but I do have a render, and I really like the look of fully fendered. It's going to have dropped headlights, and it's going to be really low, but you guys will like it. So the second to last thing I got were these late model Ford Steelies. They're unilug. Pretty dope. Got them for a super cheap price. The fronts are 15x7 with +3 back spacing. Rears are 15 by, I want to say 8.5 with +4 back spacing. What's cool is it came with all the chrome hardware, so the chrome is like super high quality. So dude. But yeah, it came with the beauty rings, the hubcaps, 2 spare tires. I think I'm going to sell those because I want to go 16s. I think 16s would lower that really good. But here's my prized possession right here. Big shout out to Kevin Walsh. He's building a sport coupe, and his build is similar to what I dream of doing, but this is a nice little 4.6:1 ratio. Probably most likely a Model B head. It's F3, which is based off of the stock B head. The downside is it is a 3-bolt water pump. So I have to find one of those. And of course I have my stock wheels. But yeah, if you guys have any leads on a 3-port or 3-bolt, I guess I should say, water pump, let me know. So the other weekend I actually drove the car about 13 miles round trip to my local high school car show. Now every year they have a car show, and last year I bought the Nova, so I thought this year I would bring the Model A. Now I don't know if you guys are familiar, but the Model A engine is extremely low powered, extremely old, and just tired in general. So I left about 45 minutes earlier, and well, everything was going good. I got about 2 miles from the high school, started going up the super steep hill, and I actually started overheating. You guys can see the footage now, but I ended up overheating. I ran a stop sign or two, and ended up making it into the parking lot, was able to park, and right when I started to steam, I was able to park, and so it was super good. Ended up winning first place in the project category, which is a very good blessing because last year I won it with the Nova. This is more of just a shorter update kind of vlog, just because I know it's been a little bit since I've uploaded one of these videos. But I am going to the West Coast Customs car show here in Santa Maria, California this upcoming weekend. So I'm super pumped about that. There's going to be crazy cool cars, customs, hot rods, rat rods, everything and anything, which will be super cool. So I'll definitely be putting out a video. I will also be putting up a video soon. Mercedes of San Luis Obispo, we're shooting a little video for them with one of their G-Wagons. It's going to be fun. I have to go up soon to Eddie and Christine's house. Got to see how I like driving a 4.5-inch chop. I'm not telling you why, but howdy. She has a coupe with a 4.5-inch chop, 16s, and a small block Chevy, and it looks pretty bitchin'. I definitely look forward to uploading more videos to the channel, and we'll see what happens. Thanks.